Here, I want to share to the viewers about my personal view regarding values, belief, and biases about language learning. In language learning, I personally value communication over being perfect, in particular language where communication should be the most vital aspect to emphasis instead of being perfect. It allows learners to speak in language that listeners are able to understand easily where it does not supposedly to be perfect. This does not mean that learners should put aside the system or structure of the language such as grammar, as it is also essential for sentence accuracy, especially in writing. I also believe that language is best acquired through meaningful interaction rather than rote memorization, because it can be practically applied in real-world setting and put into meaningful use, because memorizing makes language learning passive and hardly to achieve development. Do I favor outspoken learners? I think I do, because they are able to speak in better language than other learners. So I should recognize and fix this bias, as learning should be inclusive. Based on my experiences and background, I was raised in bilingual environment where I have to speak two or more languages throughout my daily lives. This allows me to take the opportunity to implement this advantage into teaching, especially in multilingual classroom. Instead of sticking in just one language, I can integrate translanguaging strategies in multilingual classroom where I can explain better for students in language that they are fluent with. For example, explaining structure of the sentences in Bahasa Malaysia when it is necessary to support their learning. This also allows students to benefit their linguistic resources by using it for their language learning. Besides, I can also integrate collaborative approach in teaching strategies for students to work together in their learning. For example, assigning students in pair work with mixed proficiency that requires them to communicate each other in their learning, especially when they are learning about languages lah. This also allows them to enhance their learning experiences by learning collaboratively. In Krashen's input hypothesis, it emphasizes the importance of comprehensible input where learners interact with people that is slightly above the learner's current level, which supports their language development. This could be applied in collaborative teaching approach where students can interact with their peers that are slightly above at their current level. It allows the lower students to learn transparently with their peers without worrying to be judged. Besides, Vygotsky's Zone of Proximal Development (ZPD) theory, it reinforces the idea that learners benefit more from scaffolded support beyond their current ability. This theory can be applied in my suggested teaching approach, which is translanguaging method, where I provide explanation and guidance by translating into language that certain students are proficient in. This method could scaffold their understanding, which empower their learning progress.